Good evening, good evening, good evening. We normally start a little bit early, purely based on just getting everyone here. And when they're all here, we start talking. So let us know who's here, where you're from. Just a little bit of a sort of introduction, if you like. And yeah, at 7 o'clock, we'll get going. So pop in the comments just who you are, where you're from. Mr. Barrington, good evening. Like to see you here, matey. Yeah, spot on, mate. Thank you. Let me know if the sun's a bit of an issue. I can't do anything about it, but let me know. I'll just agree. I'll agree. I can't. Yeah, it's a bit bright today. Nice one. Beautiful. I've got the window open and all, so apologise for the noise, but it's red hot here. How was work? Warm, very, very warm. You'd have thought it'd be quiet because the football being on, but apparently not. I've been out in the garden, took the telly outside, been watching it. Yeah, don't think you'll have too many of them playing how they did yesterday. And dealing with a crying 2-year-old. That sucks, mate. That does suck. That does suck. This is normally the quiet spell. And my daughters are here now. Don't actually tell me that you're here. It just says there's one person here, which is rubbish. But hello, I made it home. That's yeah, Mike. That's Lex and Lace watching. They're both watching. There you go, girls. Mike says hello. And there you go, Mike. That's a response. I love putting them on screen. It's brilliant. Couple of minutes and people should start arriving. I usually start early just to make sure you can actually see me and hear me. So it seems you can, which is ace. Hoping to get a few more people from different countries as well. I've posted, like I say, I posted it everywhere. See if we can get some folk from other, particularly America. There's a lot of people interested from America, so it'd be nice to see who turns up. So if you are joining in, give us a wave, give us a nod, let us know who you are, where you're from. We do start at 7 o'clock. Like I say, I do start a touch early, just so I can make sure the camera's working and you can hear me. Exactly, Mike. International viewers will be ace. I'd have to tailor the car responses to more their style as well, which shouldn't be too hard because Volkswagen is obviously nearly everywhere in the world. Shouldn't be too bad. couple of minutes to go.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to tell anyone I found her in case I got Michelle in trouble. And then my mask got wrong. But coming here.
You've got nothing to be sorry for. You saved her life.
I have to ask. If I lost your place, I'll keep it last minute. Surely your boss would give you the day off.
I'm just acting intensely. None of us are on proper contracts. If I don't go to work, I'll give the work to someone else. Then how am I supposed to keep a roof over her head? Oh, I know. Worst mother in the world. Hey, no. Look, they're calm down. Right?
Them stickers. Yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, just let us know, buddy. Obviously, it is.
You don't have to stick around.
Yeah, I can sort them, no problem. Yes, girls. I wonder why I forgot to put the Skoda t-shirt up. Because you were messing around before I took you home.
Really necessary.
She has the baby on the rugby side.
Yes, but
The diabetes isn't managed properly. And she was on no show for the last 2 complication problems.
I know. She's a new mum. She's by herself.
Give her some support.
Right, 7 o'clock. Fire away. Fire some questions at me. We'll get it rolling. And people will join as and when. So yeah, chuck some questions. Like, how mad is the sun today? It's brilliant. It's awesome. It's looking like it's going to be a cracking week as well, here in the UK anyway. Good evening, Steve. How are we doing, buddy? You all right? Good to see you here, matey. Got some interesting news on the old training front as well. Not particularly training for me, but where I work, we have 2 new starters tomorrow, which is good news. It's always nice to bolster the team a little bit. 2 new starters, one being an apprentice, fresh out of school, who is my responsibility, which is good. He, like I say, brand new to it. He did his work experience at a garage. He's taken a shine to the mechanical side of things, car-related stuff. So, yeah, I'll be starting tomorrow, teaching him everything I know, get him set up for hopefully a long career in fixing cars, or probably when he qualifies, it'll be more electricals, given the way that the world is going. It's all electrical. So that I'm excited for. The other chap's a mechanic from Ford, who I'm not 1,000% sure whether he's ever dealt with Volkswagen, but it'll be an eye-opener for him to change, obviously, from Ford to Volkswagen. So I'm dead excited about, obviously, working with them both, and me gaining some experience from them, particularly the Ford chap, on Fords, really, because it's probably a weak spot for me, Fords. So yeah, massively excited. I mean, no one ever gets excited for work on a Monday, but this week, out of all the many weeks I've been at work, not looking bad. In answer to your question, Steve, yes, I took the TV outside. We sat outside. Me, my wife, my son, and 2 daughters sat outside, had a barbecue while watching the England game in the garden. If they can play like they did in the first 5 minutes for the remaining 85 minutes, then I think we've got a chance. Because the first 5 minutes, just where he hit the post, was really good. After that, typical England boring football. So, and I'm in the sweepstake at work. I've got I drew out the hat, Croatia. So that was a bit of a conflict tonight. But anyway, England at heart. So yes, I did watch it, matey. Did you see the commotion yesterday in the Danish and Finnish game? That was awful to say the least. Yeah, that'd be nice if I never ever saw out like that again. But that's the sport, isn't it? It's very physical. Oh, Mike, ain't you cute? Top mentor. Well, you're not the first to say that. You're not the first to say that. But again, I will teach him everything I know about the brand, see about Skoda as well. You can cross a lot over to Skoda. Same with Seat and to the Audi brand as well. Quite a lot of the fundamentals you can cross over. So I'll give him all the knowledge, give him all the tools he's going to need to progress himself quite nicely. It's a 3-year apprenticeship, so day one tomorrow for him. He's dead keen. I met him last week. Dead keen. He's looking for it. It's someone that gets excited about emptying bins first thing in the morning. Is definitely the right choice, isn't he? Take the rough with the smooth. That is the motor trade after all. Rough with the smooth. You can have good days. You can have absolutely horrendous days. You can have an easy job that goes wrong, or you can have an hard job that goes quite well. Yeah, you can never tell. Never tell. So I will do my best to help him along. Help him along indeed. I suspect most people are probably still watching the football or out in the garden enjoying the weather. So it might be thin on the ground this evening. But hey ho, I'm here doing my thing. As always, 7 o'clock on a Sunday. That's UK time. Answering all your car-related things. I'm going to try and tailor it if we do get some international viewers. I can tailor my advice to them. Obviously, the laws, rules, and regs might be a touch different. I can give you the British spin on them for you international viewers. So yeah, I'm geared up to speak to absolutely anyone across the world. Obviously, as long as you speak English, because my foreign languages are not great. Steve, yeah, definitely typical England football. It's I don't want to say it's boring, but it's boring. Once they've scored the goal, that's it. They seem to park a bus in front of the goal, and that's it. They don't push forward for a second or a third, which they could have quite easily got today. The Croatian team was a bit scatty. It was a bit unorganised, and we sort of let them gain their organisation and gain a bit of confidence, where we could have just kept hammering them, and it could have been a completely different game and a totally different score as well. But hey, we'll see in the next game what goes off and go from there. Evening, Jimmy. Nice to see you here, buddy. It's always good to see a regular, particularly on a fine night like this. Yes, Mr. Barrington. I'll fill you all in, all you guys that are here now. Mike had an issue with his Seat the other day where it was overheating and the fans were a bit crazy, erratic, generally just misbehaving. So obviously, if your engine doesn't have its main fan, particularly when it does get to a bit of heat, like it has been in the UK, you'll find that the water pump alone just isn't enough. Particularly if you're sat in traffic as well, it just is not enough to cool the engine down. So you'll find that your temperature gauge will start to shoot up. You possibly get a big red sign on the dash saying stop, turn your engine off, anything like that. And that'll automatically send you into a bit of a panic mode. It would anyone. That's the last message you want to see on your dash is stop your engine. But anyhow, he told me about the symptoms, told me what he was experiencing. And my first response to him was fan control unit. And he didn't really say much more. And he told me that he had it in his local garage that he uses all the time for obviously diagnosis and fixing, which was cool. So left it at that. His car was obviously in at the garage, and they did their little bit of tests and stuff like that. And I think it was the next, possibly dinner time, when I got a message off Mike saying that they'd confirmed the diagnosis, and it was indeed a fan control module. Score 1 for me. Again, all it is if you know your principles of cars, if you know how the cars and the brands work, all you have to do is listen to the customer. Just listen to the customer. Ask the questions. gain as much knowledge as you can of where it happens, when it happens, what they're doing, what speed, anything like that. Gain as much information as you can, and then obviously with your knowledge that you have on the working principles of the car, you make a diagnosis. Now, sometimes that's obviously not possible if it's a little bit more of a complex fault, but if you've seen it before, experience plays a big part in this, and you can ultimately help someone save a lot of money in diagnosis just to reach the same conclusion. So I've saved Mike whatever his usual garage would have charged him to diagnose that, and obviously he's got the part for a bit cheaper because he's been able to go somewhere else and get it. I think he got it from a second-hand one, but shown to be working, which is absolutely fine for things like that. They're not cheap. If you buy a fan control module, even for an IB for the smaller model, they're not cheap. Anything, as long if it's got control or module in it, they just add thousands of pounds to your bill. And he's also saying that there was no symptoms prior to it actually going into the garage. For the first time, it was in for MOT, and they took it away after it had been MOT. And sure enough, that's when the overheating started. So it's rubbish when something like that, you pass your MOT, flying colours, everything like that, you drive it home and it breaks down on you. That is just terrible luck at best. But obviously you talk to the people you know, you run a few ideas past the people you know, and that little nugget of information might just be able to sort of save you a bit of money, get you out of trouble, and get your car working again, which is the aim of the game. It's the ultimate plan. And as he says here, TPS, what, £200 for the controller. Now, the controller is not a difficult one to fit, to be fair. It's not hard. But like I said earlier, once you say module or control to any part, that's where it starts coming up with prices like that. Where I believe the second-hand one he paid for that was shown working, I think he paid 40 odd quid. So as you can see, there's £160 saving there. And if you're handy with his spanners and know a little bit about cars like Mike does, bang it on your sen, no problems. No problems at all. And now he's got a working car again for his missus to drop crumbs in and crisp packets and biscuits and whatever else. It's a woman thing. It's a woman thing. He's just answered it was 50 quid he paid from the scrapyard. So even so, it was £150 saving there straight off the bat, which is great. And happy that his car's working again now. And fingers crossed, no more issues anytime soon. So keep firing these questions away at me. It doesn't have to be about the cars or anything like that. You can ask me about the YouTube channel that you're on, the content that you're seeing, what I'm doing with it, the plans going forward, what's in the pipeline, absolutely anything to do with the YouTube channel, cars. If you want to ask me what I get up to on a usual basis, what I've done this weekend, absolutely out like that. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We'll try and make it flow as best we can. You'll see my good lady wife there. Shy. There we go. Mike's just saying all the crisp packets have been removed from his Octavia. Now he's missing his car's running again. Yeah. Just naughty. Just naughty. I don't know what to say to that, buddy. Genuinely. But hey, sorted. It's all good. It's very, very warm here tonight, guys. So hopefully you're all out there enjoying the weather. You can see me on your mobile devices, so if you do want to sit in the sun, take your phone outside. Have a listen to me while you're on your phone or while I'm in the background, whatever you want to do. Get the numbers right up. Let's have a massive session. Get the numbers right up. Get people coming from far and wide. Valuable information, valuable advice, and valuable help. It's a couple of shares away from being spread further afield, which is obviously the aim of the game. That's still the aim of the game with the YouTube channel itself, which I do put content on quite regularly. The latest one was all the stuff you can do with a Karcher K2. Now, there is a reason behind why I did it for the Karcher K2, and that reason is for basically it's that the Karcher K2 is friendly on the wallet. It's not an expensive machine at all. It is their, I want to say, budget range of pressure washers, and I've seen on a couple of detailing network pages that I'm on Facebook that people are struggling to get decent foam out of them. They're struggling to get this, that, and the other running on a K2. Whereas I thought, I've got a great setup with a K2. I thought, do you know what? I'll make a video about it. I'll cobble it together, show them what I have and the foam and the stuff I achieve just with the basic pressure washing. It's not an expensive pressure washer compared to ones on the market. So yeah, that was my plan really. It sort of spurred me to do that a little bit, just to help you guys out there again. I haven't, Mr. Codlin, I haven't managed to do a virtual cockpit yet. That is purely because at work I haven't done a PDI or anything yet in quite a while. It's been very, very busy with retail. I've not actually worked on a car with a virtual cockpit, but it's coming. Once I do get one, I will get the footage that's needed to cobble together a video for you on the virtual cockpit, just so you can have a look really. But yeah, I'm on it. It's in my head. As soon as I do get a virtual cockpit, buddy, I am all over it. So stay tuned in for that. The same again. I've got the list from last weekend as well of stuff I need to do. It's not. Basically, I'm just waiting for it to come up more than anything. Thanks, dear. I'm waiting for it to come up. Once it's available and I can film it, then happy days. What was the other one I'm going to do? I thought about it the other day. Oh, yeah. Me and Mike were talking about it yesterday. It's on the back of the video I've just done on YouTube as a Karcher. There is, if any of you guys out there have a snow foam lance, just a basic snow foam lance, you can upgrade them. You can upgrade them for more foam. Effectively more foam, so it gets more foam, better clean, all that, and the upgrade is absolutely priceless. It's a couple of quid at best on not YouTube, sorry, Amazon. You can get it for a couple of quid, and if you got Prime, next day. And wow, it transforms the snow foam lance. Sorry. So I'm going to record me doing that. I'm going to bring the tools home for me to do that. Might not be tomorrow evening. That's Jim. But I'll have the tools with me to do, obviously, show you that video, to make that video, sorry. I can show you taking the lance apart, what you need to change, what you put back on, and build the lance back up. Dead easy, but to change is ace. It's brilliant. So that's coming. And as Mike said, I did the boot lid strut as well. I think that was mentioned last weekend that someone asked me how to do that. So I posted that video up, and that's that one done. I want to do a few more self-help videos as well, just for basic things. I've done oil check. What else have I done? I can't remember. I might have done another one. But I want to do the basic things for your car. So how do you swap a flat tire for a spare wheel? Check your lights, bits and bobs like that. I want to post loads of little self-help things. Tires, that's it, Mike. Thank you very much, matey. One I did on checking your tire depths in the UK. Now you can either do it with a tread depth gauge, proper one, or you can do it with the 20p piece. Brilliant. I thought, why not? Most people have got access to small change, if you like. It's a bit harder nowadays with COVID and that. No one has cash, but it gets you out of a bit of a pickle should you need to check your tires and you've not massively got time to go to a garage, anything like that. It will get you out of a bit of a pickle, and it's such an easy thing to do. So if you are struggling with checking your tires, not got time to go to a garage necessarily, have a look at that video. It shows you how to check the depths, and also a couple of examples of how bad your tires can get and what causes them to wear like that. So that's a good little video as well. It's just, my aim is to share them about a bit more. I mean, I get people liking them, but I need people. I'd love for people to just like it, share them about a little bit, and obviously one share can lead to another share, which will help sort of spread the help videos really more than anything around more people. And I do product reviews for cleaning products as well on there, because there's thousands and thousands out there, and people sometimes just aren't sure what to buy. So I do product reviews for cleaning stuff, and I can show what works and what doesn't really. I can definitely show that, and there are some on there already. Some fantastic polishes, some fantastic ceramics, and bits and bobs like that. So that's always a thing. So Max just come up with another one as well. This can go on the list. Tire pressures and loads. Now I can do a good one with that, because Volkswagen have a very clear sticker. Same as Skoda. Very, very clear sticker showing what tire pressure should be and what sort of load you're running in your car when it should be that pressure. So that's definitely one that I'll do. It'll be a quick one, but nonetheless, it's very, very good and useful information for you guys out there that aren't quite sure what you should be looking at and what you are looking at. So that's another video. Thank you, Mike, for that suggestion, which I will do. Not a problem. I might even do that after the live session, just to show you what's going on there, because on my car it's quite obvious. So I'll do that one. I'll film that one. Or pop that up. And yeah, little nuggets like that, little bits of feedback are fantastic. You guys tell me what you want to see as an audience, if you like. What would you really need to sort of have clarified, have help with, anything like that in your car? You tell me. Tell me, and I can make it happen. We've got suggestions such as virtual cockpit, which I'm all over. Tire pressures, bits and bobs like that. I've been asked if I do product reviews on cleaning stuff, which obviously yes is the answer to that. So yeah, it's all coming. It's all good, and the feedback is fantastic. Now you do get the odd troll, the odd person that really just has had a bad day and wants to take it out on someone, and they do, and the comments come through thick and fast. The one video I've got on the channel currently sitting at 935,000 views, which is something else. That's nearly 1 million. Can't wait. It's got nearly 2,000 comments on it. Most of them are positive. You did, like I say, you do get the odd person that just wants to have a rant, wants to try and make you look silly. Not at all. I respond in the politest way possible. Most of the time, they're not sure what they're looking at, so they try and take the Michael out of me until I explain to them what they're looking at, and then it hits them, and they think, "Oh, actually, he kind of does know what he's talking about," and it's really useful information. That video on there is not me taking the mick out of someone. It's not me having a laugh. I'm merely pointing out the fact that it wasn't done by a garage. It wasn't done by a professional workshop. It was done by someone trying to save money. That's not me taking the Michael out of him. It's not me taking fun. Just me highlighting it wasn't a garage, and there are people out there that do their own work. I've got a lot of respect for them for doing that. So that's that. It's not a snide remark or anything like that. It's just pointing it out that it is out there. And obviously, with what's going on at the moment, people are trying to save money, and I wholly respect that. At all. But if you do need help, there's plenty of people about to help. There's plenty of content on YouTube. There's self-help everywhere. Just have a watch and have a listen, and just get to grips with what you're doing before you do it, because it can end up really costly. Which is why I do what I do on a Sunday night, to try and prevent these things from happening. Just give you the best advice I can, so you're not wasting money as well. Which is obviously, I don't want that to happen. Mark's posted a comment in the K2 video. A quick update on the ceramic coat you applied, which is worth watching just for the beading. It was more of a shock really yesterday when I was doing the. It wasn't actually supposed to be a sort of plug in a product as such. It was me just demonstrating obviously the K2 and its capabilities. But I do use some very, very good products from Splash Detailing. They're in the UK-based company. I think they're up Birmingham way. John from Splash is an absolute legend, by the way. Nicest bloke you'll ever talk to. And he loves, obviously, content about his products, which you would. I use some of Splash's products, and you've probably never heard from them. They are a small company, but their products are brilliant, and I had to show that off purely based on not a lot of people know about them, and I think they should, because it's great stuff. The snow foam is immense, and as Mike's pointed out there, that the ceramic coat I applied nearly 2 months ago, which is effectively a wash-on, wash-off ceramic coating, a little bit of a protection for your paintwork more than anything, is still present now. All I did yesterday was just test the new nozzles out on the quick release gun, and the beading straight away. I've not cleaned the car, I've not touched the car, I was literally firing water at the door, and the beading, again, 2 months now that's been on, and it still beads like I applied it yesterday. So again, little products like that people don't know about are absolutely immense, and I think people should. I definitely think you should know about these products, which is why I put the videos up. If you're looking for something like that, the videos are worth watching, purely based on it's going to save you money. And if you like your detailing, you're into your car cleaning, keeping your car looking A1, they're the products for you. So have a look, have a watch, comments, feedback, anything like that, just bang a comment on. I'll always reply. Always reply. It might not be straight away, but I will reply. And I bring my, I do a mug every live session. I'll bring my cup. It could be a different one. It could be a well-documented one. So I've most of the time got a brew on, and this one's my GTI cup. So for all you Volkswagen fanatics out there, they do a GTI cup. Pretty cool. So I like to show off my little cup on every session. So fire away, comments, everything like that. I might even see if our technical producer Mike will come on. See if I can get him onto the stream. There we go. Can I put a comment up? Should we do it? There you go. Check that link out. That should have come through to all the guests. See if you can jump on. Love stuff like this. I did it once on the Skoda owners, and I did get a taker. I did, and it was Heidi from Moose Detailing, another detailing company, and she jumped on, said a bit about the company. It was brilliant. It worked really well. So Mike's still battling his 2-year-old. Relentless. Absolutely relentless. So I suspect the football and the weather's doing keeping the numbers down tonight, but it's all good. It's all good. I'll still be here answering what you've got me to answer. While playing with my little banana brick. Because why not? There you go. There's the link. Didn't know I could do that. See how cool that is. It is. That is Jack's, my son's little block, as my daughter just well pointed out there. So what I'm going to do, as it's like I say, the weather and the football is obviously keeping it a bit thin on the ground. I'll end it there. Just purely based on you guys have got other stuff to do on a Sunday evening. I'll end it there. If you need out, just post on the channel, anything like that. And I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that is throughout the week as well. Don't panic, just private message me, anything you want, and we'll get that sorted. So thank you very much for attending on this sunny evening with the football going on, and I will catch you next week. Thank you. See you later.